Hey guys, Coleman G here, or Car Crew. I need to remember to keep saying that. And I am gonna try filming some BeamNG Drive. And today we're going to be reviewing a mod called the Gavril Gladiator. So we have four versions available. We have the base, the Road Sport, the Lance Head, and the Lux. We're gonna be looking at all of the versions today. But first, I'm going to be starting off with the base model. It comes in all of these factory colors, which look really nice. It's the basic trim package. That's all there is to say about it. $3,000. If that was modern money, that'd be nice. So we're going to wait for this to load up here. And we're going to take a look around the vehicle first. So first look at this vehicle. It reminds me it was either a Plymouth or a Pontiac. It kind of looks like a GTO in my eyes, but I can see how that was kind of like Plymouth styling. So anyway, if we put the car in neutral and turn it off because my driving controls are the same as the camera, we can look around here and we can see I love the little bump on the hood up here, like where it comes right there, and then the headlights are of course working. They don't actually seem to light up, but they light up, if you know what I mean. Like the actual light itself doesn't light up, but it emits light, which is good enough for me. Now looking further into this vehicle, we got functioning tail lights. Don't seem to have functioning turn signals because here now it has functioning reverse lights. That's nice. And they function in the front, the turn signals. Oh, and the markers on the side function, but it doesn't look like there's ones on the back itself. Moving into the inside, those lights, the green lights right there, seem to work for the turn signals. And each individual turn signal. The stock works, the gas pedal works, the brake works, and shifting. I don't know if we have to be moving to see the clutch move. Parking brake pedal, that works, and so does the parking brake light. Anyway, let's see the functionability of this vehicle. So, it has a nice engine sound. I'll let you listen to that. Kind of sounds like the Barstow, but it revs lower. It sounds like so. We're gonna drive this thing now. So steering wheel works, gauges work as far as I can tell. The clutch pedal works. We've got some nice functionability in this car. First impressions is it's not as wobbly as I thought it would be, because I think the description said 70s muscle car or like late 60s muscle car. It's actually not that hard to drive, and I have a controller plugged in, but I'm driving with the keyboard. Drive with the controller. Does a burnout, that's for sure. So this car is pretty cool, in my opinion. I am going to have to cut this video and end up going to try and find like leap of death, that kind of stuff, to get good crashes. And here's the first look at a crash. Now, if we can look at the front here, it's easier to control the camera through the number pad. Engine still works, but let's see if I can get this thing flipped over. Come on. Yay. So the drive shaft's broken, so it's not going to drive. But seems to have held up well for this crash. And the marker on the side still works. So, I think this vehicle needs some road tests. I'll be back. I have gone to Small Island, USA, and I have now spawned up the Road Sport version of the car. Taillights are a little different here. If we shift it into reverse, that works. Now it's rolling away because I put it into neutral without the parking brake on. turn signals, they work in the Road Sport version. I guess it's just a luxury you get with Road Sport, the base model. You're not allowed to have taillights. Well, you're allowed to have taillights, but not turn signals on your taillights. So people can't tell when you're turning, so they yell at you for slowing down. Now, these headlights, they still don't light up, but they give off light. Interior, as far as I can tell, the interior is the same. So we're going to switch off this, and we're going to go drive it. Oh, come on. Which one's the camera? There's the camera. I will have some observations after driving a little. First observations is this one's suspension's much stiffer. I picked a very rough place to drive. Oh, come on. The drive shaft breaks everything. So, oh god. My controller controls are broken. So, windshield seems to have crashed nicely. Let's drag it out of here so we can see front end damage on this side. The suspension seems to have blown out. Press the gas pedal, it'll roll a little bit. So, first impressions or second impressions, because this is the second model. This car drives very nicely. Kind of bouncy. Kind of regretting coming here because I'm not very good at driving in this game. So, we're just gonna try and deal with it. My turning sensitivity's up way too high. We're just gonna floor it here, and we're gonna try and crash as fast as yay. Okay, we're gonna slow her down here. Next straightaway, which is right about here, we're gonna slowly ease onto the throttle so it doesn't get any wheel spin, because if wheel spin happens, you know I don't know how to drive. So we're gonna floor it next time we see a straight road, and we're gonna get a crash as fast as we can. Alright, this is as straight as it's gonna get, I think. Oh, right here. That was a nice crash. Oh, it still drives. Round 2. We're gonna... wants to fly away. If it wants to fly away, then we're gonna chuck it off a cliff. Kind of. Well, some look at the damage. Headlights are kind of broken out. If we press F7, we can bring it back to here. Yeah. That's looking pretty good of a crash. There's some weird stuff up there, but that's as good as it's gonna get for a video game mod. Ooh, camera's funky. Look at the back. Whoever put this mod together, he's really good at it. Hold on, gotta check if that started. It looks like it did. This is the last part, or car for part, Uno. So, first impressions, this car looks the same, except for it has a little bit of a spoiler back here. It has the same rear end, which means the taillights don't work in the back. Not the taillights! Turn signals don't work in the back. And, as far as I can tell, ooh, the lights light up in this one. Nice. Now, something we have yet to look at here is if there's an engine texture. Whoa. Looks like there is. And it looks like I have ripped the... whatever that might be off the top. So it's got a nice engine texture in here. It's actually detailed. And it's looking good. So we're going to drop the hood off and continue driving this in part 2, because in the corner of my screen it's approaching free recording limit. I'll be back for part 2.